Okay, good morning, everybody, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable my advisor and all the explanator. I'm Alvin John Vegan. I'm thankful for this opportunity given to me to present my research proposal and detail the difficulty of student in learning pronunciation in SMP1 Sadan. Firstly, I begin with the background of this study. Language has a very important role in human life because language is the essence of human communication, both in verbal communication and written communication. Language itself is a system of arbitrary sound symbol used by members of social group to cooperate, communicate, and identify themselves. If there is no language, human will have difficulty communicating and socializing. Indonesian has a variety of regional languages. The difference in language that exist in Indonesia cause various difficulty when people from one area will communicate with people from other area. And the next uh, problem identification. There are five basic in the background that has been stated about research here can identify the several problems including the first. Many students in junior high school think that pronunciation is very uh, cons- confusing and difficult to learn. And the second, pronunciation theory, which is not mastered by student. And the third, the learning strategy used by teacher in teaching pronunciation is still conventional, namely lecture. And the next, they rarely teacher pronunciation to student. And the next, many students think that pronunciation is not important to learn, so that students are lazy to learn it. And the next, problem formulation, based on the background about the problem that can be formulated are: can the implementation of sound association learning strategy improve pronunciation skill in English subject in SMPN 1 Southern student? The next, research objective. The objective to be exercise exercise in this study are to improve pronunciation skill in English by implementing sound association learning strategy for student of SMPN 1 Sadan. Research benefits. There are two. The first are theoretical benefit and the second practical benefit. And the next, learning English. According to Setiadi, 2006 to 11, but learning is divided as there are five. The first, learning is a means of facilitating finding for student further than repeating and remember without understanding what was learned. And the second, learning involves both conscious and unconscious fiction. And the third, social norms often hinder the learning process. And the next, learning is a process where student feel safe and comfortable. And the next, learning is habitual process. Types of research. This research is classroom action research about in Wiriamadia say classroom action research or CRR is a systematic presentation of efforts to improve the implementation of educational practice by a group of teachers by taking action in learning based on our reflection on the results of this action 2005 to 12. On the next conceptual definition, there are four. The first, engineering learning planning, 42. The second, the implementation, 42. The third, learning evaluation system, 42. The next learning English speaking skill after implementation learning technique, 432. Data analysis techniques. Data analysis in this classroom action research was carried out from the beginning, or in other words, data analysis was carried out from the file orientation state to the end of the action process. Data obtained and collected, then analyzed to answer existing problem, then used as material for reflection for the next action. For the next action, this is in line with what Hopkins 1993 to 80 7 said, namely that data processing and analysis are carried out continuously as long as the research take place from beginning to end in accordance with the characteristics of the subject matter and research objective. And the next, data analysis of student learning active activities. Student active student activity data obtaining from the research of observation by the observer by giving E6 on the observation sheet and given a score of 1 for active student and score of 0 of students who are not active. Students are declared active if the total score obtained is median, while for student is while for student it is declared inactive if the total score obtained is median. That is with the number of observation as many as 8 aspects. The median value is 4. If the total score obtained by the student is 4, then the student is in the active category, and if the total score obtained by the student is 4, then the student is the inactive category. Okay, the honorable lecturer and all my beloved friends, this is the end of my research proposal presentation. I thank you very much for your attention. Please please feel free to give comment or question for the improvement improvement of my research proposal. Thank you.